everybody, it's Monica with Fit Eats Coaching, and today I'm back with Bodyweight HIIT. 3 ways to do this are going to be posting over on the blog. If you are loving these workouts, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also follow us on Instagram where we are posting stuff almost every day. So the first move is just 20 seconds of jumping jacks. 20 seconds is the magic number today. We're going to be working each exercise for 20 seconds, and we're not going to be taking any breaks in between the exercises unless it's absolutely necessary. We'll get into that in a little bit. So after you do 20 seconds of these, you're going to move right into 20 seconds of jumping jills. These are kind of nice. They help to activate all your upper back muscles. Just be really careful that you're not throwing your arms back. You're really squeezing those back muscles and keeping your abdominals engaged as you're doing this. Even though this is cardio, you're still working your entire body. All right, incline mountain climbers, 20 seconds. Notice how I'm keeping my hips down. I've talked about this in the last couple of videos, not piking your butt up in the air, not letting your hips drag to the ground, keeping your core nice and tight and shoulders aligned over your wrists. You don't need a step-up box. You can do this on the floor, or you can use a chair kind of backed into a wall. All right, next up we have dynamic step up. So it's a step up with a hop at the top, and you're going to stay on one side for 20 seconds and then move on to the other side for 20 seconds. But if this is too challenging for you, you can do 5 on one side, go 5 on the other side, keep going back and forth until you accumulate 40 seconds, or you can switch to a reverse lunge with a bit of a hop at the top. This gives you kind of a break. It's a little bit slower paced, and also you can remove the hop if that's causing you problems or making it really difficult for you, to keep going at a steady pace. Next up is 20 seconds of what I like to call straddle thrusters. I love this exercise. I used to do it all the time for BodyCon Female Fitness Plan. Basically, it's like a squat thrust, except that instead of kicking your legs back into a plank, you're kicking them all the way up in the air by squeezing your glute muscles. Make sure you keep your core nice and tight. All right, moving on, 20 seconds of reverse lunge with a high kick. Your kick doesn't need to be this high to be effective cardio. So kick to a level that feels comfortable, where you don't feel like you're leaning back in order to kick. So it could be, knee level, it could be hip level, it could be waist level, could even be a knee drive. It doesn't have to be a kick. Basically, what you want is to do a movement that is going to raise your heart rate and really challenge you to burn more fat and calories in a short span of time. That is what gets you those results that you are after. All right, so notice how this is now my first 20-second break in 3 minutes of work. We've been working for 3 minutes. You're gonna take 20 seconds off and not more than that. I'm making sure that by watching the timer that's on my step-up box, it's just my iPad with a timer going, and as soon as I see that 20 seconds are up, I get right back into the circuit. So I'm repeating everything that we just did. And sure, it's going to be a lot harder the second time around, because now your body's starting to get a little bit fatigued. So main thing is, if you need to slow down, then slow it down. If you need to change some of the exercises because it's getting a little bit too intense, go ahead and do that. You can do speed squats, you can do skater squats, you can do slower paced mountain climbers, or you can do a thruster with a straddle where your feet are just going behind you instead of up in the air. So there are many ways that you can adjust a workout even while you're doing the workout. If you're feeling like you really want to burn those fat and calories, you don't want to give up, you want to push yourself, but also, you're feeling tired, you don't want to hurt yourself, and you want to be able to do other things for the rest of the week. I don't know if you've noticed as well that I've been laughing the whole time during this workout. I'm kind of laughing at how much my legs were burning. And I feel like this is a really great point to make, that you need to kind of have a different attitude when you're doing this kind of cardio. Yeah, it's gonna burn. It's gonna feel like you can't breathe very well, like you're sweating like crazy. If you don't pull your hair back, your hair is going to be all over the place. This happens in sessions with clients, and I basically teach my clients to laugh at all this, because if you can have a sense of humor when you are doing something this hard, it's just going to get easier faster, and it's not going to be such a drag to be doing this stuff. It's when you come into the workout with kind of a really negative attitude that it just makes the whole thing so much harder. So try to smile, try to laugh, try to have a good time while you're tormenting yourself. Before we finish up with the last few moves, I wanted to share some more tips on this workout. Number one, you can just completely shut down my voice, put your music on, and follow along. Number two, you should definitely do some moderate cardio and mobility work before this. 5 to 10 minutes would be great. And definitely, tip number three, definitely don't do this after metabolic strength if you're a beginner or intermediate. If you're really advanced and you can handle this after a hard lifting, then go right ahead. It's going to take your workout to a whole other level of pain. I actually do that from time to time, and it's really awesome, but it's very, very intense. Number three, definitely do something after to cool down. You can either go for an easy walk, get on a cardio machine, do some easy cardio, and definitely do some stretching for your quads, your hamstrings, your lats and shoulders, and a little bit of core stretching as well. You could add some flow yoga at the end of this workout. And you could also do some other easier stuff like banded glute work, core work, or Pilates. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that it has been helpful. I will be back soon with more exercises and tips to help you get your leanest, fittest body. Thanks for watching.